I'll never forget this. I was leaving my apartment and I had to get on the highway, but the direction that I was going, I had to cross a bridge before I got to that highway. As I made that turn out of my apartment complex, I could see that there was someone standing right on the bridge. Something about their demeanor, the way that their body language was, just simply stood out to me. I turned away. There were about 4 cars still ahead of me, and there were people looking over at this person, because this is not a bridge that you come to sightsee. It is only a bridge where the only thing that is under it is a busy highway. This is not a pretty sightseeing place or a spot to come. Something must have been wrong. Again, I look, and this time I roll down my window. Is everything okay? Are you all right? The person just looked and then quickly turned back. There were about a couple cars in front of me, and they're each having their turn to get to the stop sign and make the turn to get on the highway. 1 car passes, 2 car passes, 3 car passes. I'm the 4th car. I never made it to the stop sign because I chose to pull my car over and get out and do whatever I could. I pull over. I get out of my car and I approach this person. Never seen him before. Don't even know what's going on. Are you okay? Is everything all right? When I said that, a young girl turns, looks at me, and her eyes are watering like a waterfall. And she just looks at me and shakes her head no. And she's standing by the edge of the bridge, and I could already tell what she was battling with at that very moment. She was going to jump. Is there something that I can do for you? What's wrong? What happened? And she started to open up to me right there on the bridge. I had just enough time to tell her whatever I told her, because I couldn't specifically tell you right now everything that I said verbatim, but I tried to let her know that she was important. I tried to let her know that she was valuable right there in the 5 minutes that I had to make a difference. As I was talking to her, she broke down, but I also broke through. I got her down from that bridge and into my car. When we got into the car, she was crying, and I got to talk to her a little bit more and hear about what was going on. And I got a chance to take her to where she was actually on her way to, which was work. I asked her right before she got out of the car, I said, "Here's my number." I said, "Did you eat today?" And she just looked at me. She was like, "No, I did not." I said, "Well, here is some money." So I gave her some money, and then I ended up dropping her off, and I went to go get something to eat and still brought her something to eat. I just wanted her to know, not only am I going to say I'm going to be there for you, but I don't have to know you to actually care about you and keep my word. So I'm going to come back and let you know that I'm also going to make sure that your secret is safe with me. Meaning I'm not just going to put your business out there, put your name out there, and let everybody know that you had a moment that you were down, that you were out, that you were vulnerable, that it could have been all over. Her name is not being revealed, but her story is. Because I had a decision to make at that stop sign. Would I do like everyone else did in front of me? Look and see what was going on, but turn around and act as if there's nothing I can do about it. Although it wasn't my business, it was still my calling. And I made a decision that even though I didn't know this person, even though they didn't know me, there was something that I could do other than just roll down my window and yell out, is there anything that I could do? What is it that you can do for someone that you see on an emotional bridge, on a psychological bridge, going through problems, struggles, and you get a sense of it? You might not be able to tell everything that's going on, but you sense it, you know it, and you can feel it. And you always have that thing in your head to where you're always saying, well, it's not my business. I'm not going to get involved. I learned that if you really love someone, or if you really care about someone, you get into that person's business. Not being nosy, but you care enough to get dirty in their situation to let them know, I don't just love you when you're clean, but I love you enough to show you that I can get dirty with you. I'm not afraid. I'm just letting you know that it wasn't my business, but it was my calling. And my calling was to make an impact, not just by word alone, but by my actions. You already know who this is. CEO and founder of Value on Purpose. Jared A. Birch, Mr. Value, just letting you know that you have a decision to make. You can look or you can get involved. The decision is yours.